This is not a drop in and go sort of project. This is custom stuff. This is crafted stuff. We're gonna have to make things to make this work. For the first time at the beginning of this project, I'm not really sure how we're gonna do this.
Quick pass! And all 200 comes up in about 2 or 3 minutes.
I don't want you to do this. I'm gonna take it to the please. Oh my gosh!
Wow. Day one. And another project looms. I don't know why I keep doing this, but I've been talking about doing more project cars. You guys voted 99% that you guys want more project cars. So this is what we're gonna do. A friend of mine works for a company called Krisp Vehicle Cooling, and they simply don't have time to do their project car. They watched our project build and they loved it, and now they want me to build them a project car. So we're on our way there now to go inspect the vehicle. I am legitimately nervous because based on what they've told me so far, this is way bigger than the E36 project. The budget is bigger, the scope is bigger. This is not a drop in and go sort of project. This is custom stuff. This is crafted stuff. This is, we're gonna have to make things to make this work. So,
Yeah, this is the vehicle.
this. So Emil works for a company called Krisp Vehicle Cooling. You guys do radiators for...
We do a full range of cooling products. So basically the radiator is there to keep your vehicle cool throughout the cooling system. Yeah, so this is just one of the products that we stock along with our condensers, the intercoolers, evaporators. There's a lot of the time people think, heater radiators is one of those things that is not available aftermarket. But in general they are. So yeah, we stock quite a bit of the OE replacement parts that people generally don't think is available aftermarket. A radiator is one of those things, if your vehicle is not maintained correctly, then the radiator basically gets clogged up, the system tends to get blocked and no water flows. In collisions, one of the first things that go is the radiator condenser or fan, because it's right in front of the vehicle. We carry the widest range of cooling products in the Sub-Saharan region.
Okay. When people talk Sub-Saharan, then they mean business. So this one over here, the engine's gone, 400,000 Ks on the clock, and you guys want to upgrade the engine.
Yeah, look, we've had this vehicle since 2009, and it's been through its time already. With the mileage and its age, it's not viable to fix the current engine. So we thought, we've been involved. We've had challenge cars, rally cars, performance cars, but now we're going to have to do a different market.
Okay.
We need something, a new project for the new year that we're able to go to events with. So something that looks good, more appealing to the eye. We can still put some stuff in the back as well.
Okay, so you want something that you can load things in. So that's what's Bakkie. But now, this is what interests me at the moment.
So currently, it's a 2-liter VVTi, the standard engine, the standard gearbox. But we're looking for something with a bit more grunt.
How much more grunt?
Well, it's a 4-cylinder now. We're probably in a region of doubling that. So I'd say something like a V8. Is that something that we are able to do?
I vote 2 liter. What do you
I vote the V8 for sure. For sure.
So V8.
V8, loud, obnoxious,
Okay.
with a bit more power. Yeah.
Sure. A bit more power. This thing must make like 80 kilowatts.
This
an hour.
makes around 85 kilowatts. So if we consider the weight, if we can get something around the 250 kilowatts.
We got a basic plan. We've done some research. We've got some options. Okay. I was hoping that you guys would go for like a basic V6 Max engine because it would be so much easier. But if you want a V8, we're gonna have to do a V8. Do a V8.
And something that we can take to events, show off, and even something we'll be able to take down the drags if required. If we need, you know what I mean?
Okay. So what exactly you want to do with this car?
With overheating, we haven't really been out there, we haven't marketed the product. To go to events and just do some marketing.
Yeah.
The only way to do that is to have a nice vehicle. And with this thermal engine,
Might as well.
you might as well.
Yeah. Because this Bakkie, 400,000 Ks is a lot. So she's done work already.
She's done a job.
She's done a job. But the Bakkie still looks good though, eh? I mean, it's not bad looking.
It looks okay, but it doesn't go that well. So you know, it's had its day, and I think with a new engine, we'll give it some new life.
Yeah. So we can go a little bit wild on this one.
Go a bit wild.
Okay, nice. So there's already one small issue that I've seen here, and that's the cross members at the back on this Bakkie. So some of the Bakkies are the cross member in front, some of the Bakkies are the cross member in back.
So I believe there will probably be some challenges, but it's your hands.
It's my problem.
It's your problem.
And you stuck on V8, eh?
We kind of stuck on V8. We don't see them on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah.
I think it will just be something different, and we just don't have time for it. Weekdays, and you know, we've got our hands full with other projects, and there's just something that will need to happen on the side. And
Yeah.
I think we'll better to do it than you.
Thank you. Yeah, with the V8 you've got potentially one UZ. What do you think of that?
The issue with the 1UZ is that I think they only make around 180 kilowatts. I stand under correction. But with the 3UZ, you around the 230 mark.
And with some breathing mods,
With some breathing mods, I'm hoping that we can get around the 250 kilowatts.
And this engine's toast, you say?
This engine's done.
400,000 Ks on the clock, not bad, Toyota, not bad. Interior.
If we can do something a bit more, should I say VIP? Luxurious. Like I said, we've got race cars, so we don't need
You don't need another race car.
We don't need another race car. We need something comfortable, functional as well. I'm not sure if you're able to do something with the dash, but definitely seats needs to be redone. If possible, the door panels.
You know, I've never done anything like this before, eh? Oh. You go to the drag strip, you want to lay down a decent quarter mile time and have some fun from time to time.
Yeah.
But at the same time, road legal.
Definitely
And
road legal.
I'm thinking cool looking, eh? This thing must look gangster.
If we can, lower the vehicle, rims and tires, complete respray, change of color, interior, carpets, possibly dash and door cards as well. Possibly facelift.
This is my actual nervous face.
Hopefully turn it into something cool.
I'm very excited for this challenge, and I've spoken to some people about this project already. I think we can do it, and I appreciate the opportunity from the guys at Krisp.
Not a problem.
And I'm sure we can.
Yeah, so I think it's a whole list of parts that's going to be replaced, especially if you want to do a front end chain, possibly arches, a vent on the bonnet. You never know. With a V8 engine, it has to look the part.
He's clearly thought this through.
So I've got a vision in my head.
Okay, I'm with you. Okay, let's make this happen.
Yeah, no, definitely. I'm excited.
Let's get the girl out of here. Let's get the girl out of here. Right. First job getting done now. We're gonna tow it, and then we're gonna go see what we can do. But here we go. Another project. After the first one seemed like such a bad idea, and I'm dipping my toe into this again. And the keys back. For the first time at the beginning of this project, I'm not really sure how we're going to do this. There is a part of me that kind of wondering why the hell I signed up for this. But this is what we do now. No problems in that E36 bolt stopped us then. And we're going to make sure that no problems on this bolt's going to stop us either. So let's do it, man. Let's do it. Peter, once again, thanks for the time. But you guys are always early.
I'm lifting the car up to do a brief inspection just to see the overall condition of the suspension and so on. So we know what all work is lying ahead. I don't see any obvious damage of accident damages or anything like that.
Okay.
All looks okay.
Chassis looks straight.
Yeah, all the suspension components looks in fair condition. There's obviously bushes and stuff that's worn, but that's with the age.
The aim for us is to get about 250 kilowatts. 3UZ is going to work for that.
On standard 3UZs, it's just over 200 kilowatts normally. With branch and exhaust stuff on, you can normally get 205 to 10 kilowatt ever.
Okay.
If you do ethanol on it, it's about 15, 18 kilowatt extra.
Okay.
So you get very close to the figures you want.
Okay, okay. We're going to understand auto gearbox. Which auto gearbox can we get us?
6-speed auto box.
Okay, we're getting the 6-speed.
Yes.
Okay, nice.
Because the 6-speed shifts a lot faster and there's a lot more modern gearbox than the old 5
Nice. Suspension-wise over here, if we want to lower the Bakkie, put big wheels on there.
Depends how low you want to go and how much you want to spend on the suspension is where the actual
A multi-link setup.
would be the ideal setup for a Bakkie like this. Front we can do just a lowered all-over.
Okay. Cosmetically, we want to change it to the newer look.
Like the facelift.
Facelift look, yeah.
That wouldn't be too difficult. Normally just fenders, bumper, grills, lights.
Yeah.
I don't think the front panels will these change between
Nah, they don't. Emil confirmed the front
Yeah.
panels shouldn't
Stays
change.
the same now.
At this stage, first things first, engine out.
Yes.
And then we're going to take the engine, we're going to pitch a Bakkie again to take it away for engine spray, engine base spray.
And we'll strip as much as we can out without creating much work.
Okay, okay, cool. So in the next month to month and a half, we get the engine in, get the car running.
Yes.
And then after that, we look at the suspension and the axle tramp and all that sort of other issues that's
Yes.
probably going to be. You reckon this is going to get axle tramp?
It will, yeah.
Okay, Vessel, can you just explain to me what exactly is axle tramp?
As this wheel trying to turn that way, the diff obviously goes opposite way. And as it's trying to go this way, start bending the leaf spring this way. Now the softer your spring is, the more it happens and the more this essentially twists. You can actually physically see this leaf spring start to do that. Now, when you get wheel spin and you start to get wheel hop, then you got traction and don't have traction, and then it starts to bend like that the whole time. And the more I start doing that, the more trump you get, and the more it wears out the leaf spring, the more it happens. Same with the bushes. If the bushes are worn,
Yeah, these
axle
bushes
tramp-
will get killed in this thing,
Exactly,
axle
yeah.
tramp. And the diff ratio, you say the diff on this one's strong enough?
The diff will hold it. It really depends on the size of wheels, how wide and so on, but typically these diffs don't give much issues. But we like to change the ratio at the later stage.
Okay.
Because the 6-speed gears are very long, so we don't want to do 300 with a Bakkie. So we'll do that.
Not yet.
The shorter ratio will make a lot more fun at the lower speeds, so acceleration will be a lot quicker.
I was thinking, I wouldn't mind like a sequential shift like this. Wah, wah. Aluminium fixed paddle shift as well.
Like the 86 has.
Is it?
Then you have a look there.
Paddle shift would be nice, eh?
That just changes it.
That changes it. Fuck, bro, I didn't even think of that, but that's awesome. I don't know if you guys remember this car.
Crazy how everything just fits. It's not even made to fit.
Yeah.
It's not
I
one
said
standard item in there.
He gets offended. I said the same thing the last time. Like, everything fits. He's like, no. We made it fit. All the blood, sweat, and tears that went into this project.
We actually counted up the hours. I don't even know what kind of 1,200 hours. or something like that.
1,200 hours.
But the car's been driving how many years now without any issues, so
So the car just drives. It just does what it's supposed to do. And that's kind of why we came here. We want, once this whole project is done, the Bakkie must hand the Bakkie over to you guys, and you guys must just drive the Bakkie.
I try and build all my cars very useful for the road and occasional track use.
Yeah.
Like this car will see occasional track use, that car won't see track use.
Yeah. What engine's in this one? ISF engine?
The ISF engine.
ISF Lexus engine in here.
The complete drivetrain, diff, gearbox, engine, again electronics, everything from the ISF built into this.
Like I said, we've got race cars, so we don't need another race car.
Yeah,
We
they've
just
got
need a
Polo
race-
Cup cars, they've got rallycross cars, they've got all sorts of cars in the fleet. So they don't need another
But
race
now
car.
you need a tow vehicle.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna leave you to it. Here we go. Let's start another one. Episode 1 complete.